SimCity BuildIt Mears. This is Captain Crayfish speaking here. Today I'm just going to give you a bit of a rundown of what I usually go through when I'm actually playing this game. What does it actually look like? And at the moment we've got a Mere tournament running for beach resources. Here we go there. I'm actually having to go to get up to Pebble Cliffs. And again, these are beach expansions. It's really cool that the game designers have made it put more assignments in there, because there never used to be that many assignments. And I suppose part of your gameplay is you've got to look at, if you're going for something like this, which I am, try your best to make it fit what you're already doing. Okay? My goal is not this. My goal is actually still to build up my regional populations. And the reason why I want to build up our regional populations is because of this challenge here. You might notice way at the bottom there, it says until next region unlock. It's a whole 10 million. It's a whole 10 million. And those the populations are only for the 4 regions that I am simultaneously building. And I want to get to this baby over here, Frosty Fords. Frosty Fords is my goal. I'll talk more about that later. But I've still got, I've got quite a few to go. It's over 8 million something, just in a rough head count. So let's go back. Number 1, let's have a look what I need to do. Now, I know that I've got some Amiga canisters getting built, so I know that there. I know that earning epic points, here we go, we've got the epic points over here. I know that's pretty important because that gives you speed up tokens. That's the third one. The top one, I got earn cactus simoleons, 200, and that gives you 133. I'm looking at those on repair, down the bottom, repair disaster zones. Now again, I want to make it fit what I am already doing. So it's important that I have a look around and just to ensure that it goes. So I know that my other one was cactus. Or while I'm here, I'll have a look what other things I got. Oh, we got some speed up tokens. I'll grab all my speed up tokens while I'm here and put them in there like so. I can. Oh, yep. See, I've got those Amiga expansion, Amiga canisters all ready to go. I might as well pick up that while I'm here. I'm full up. I only can go. My neobank is chock-a-block at the moment. I've got some more there, but I'm just going to hold it there. I'm going to hold it there. The reason I'm going to hold it there is that to spread out my the way that I use these speed up tokens. If you're not too sure what speed up tokens are, you got bronzes here that speed up 2 times. You got silvers here that speed up 4, and you got these beautiful golds that speed up 12. Yeah, more about that later. Anyway, that's the first thing I do. I briefly run around and have a look. I have a look at. You might notice that in here I don't have a lot of upgrades, only because look at that. That's close, and I know that in the Mayor's tournament there was one. There was one option for 2. Let's have a look. So the best thing is to find your best option. Cactus. Let's have a look at cactus. It says there's a 200. Now, hint. Here's a big hint. Mind you, hint number 1. Always keep these motors running. Oh, I can't quite let them run at the moment because I need to go and get me some of those electronics. Hint here. Now, you're 9 times. Oh, you beauty. That's 491. Oh, but I notice I lose 7. It still leaves 10. Now I'm looking at that because 5 on the trademark will get you 10,000 simoleons. Do I want to sacrifice that? I'm looking up at my money. Yep, I think I can. I think I can afford to do that. You might also notice there's an upgrade in there. I might save that upgrade for something else because you never know. Sometimes they pull out a double whammy. So I'll go back up here. I'm going to go to Mia's tournament over here. I'm thinking, yes, cactus, let's get going. Let's go back to Cactus Canyon. Let's go up here and yes, booyah, boom, done. Go back up here and it should be all ready for me to collect. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go in and have a look. See, there's some big things in here. I'm going to go to the leadership board. I can see that I need to do a bit of work in there. So let's have another look. Let's go back to the board and let's have a look. So I've got those canisters. Now those canisters are worth 3,000, and I don't think I've got enough resources. Do I want to spend? Now there's an epic build. If you've never seen an epic build in process, this is what it looks like. When you have upgraded your buildings to your residential buildings as high as they can go, and they just sit there. These things here pop up. These things here pop up for epic projects, and what they do is that these are linked to, or at the moment, see my specialization is in entertainment. I've just got to be aware that I've moved quite a few of my entertainments, so if I'm going to do that, I need to go and click on here just to see what I have left. Yeah, I've actually taken quite a few of my entertainments and I've placed them all in my other regions. So if I was to play that, yeah, I could lose it. Well, it could take a little bit longer than I thought. Let's have another look. We've got the Omega canisters. Now I know I've got 5 just sitting there, and they cost 7,000 a pop. So I'm predicting that's going to cost me another 35,000 to build another 5 canisters. Do I want to get that? I've also got to repair disaster zones, and I'm thinking maybe I might go earn this epic point here, so that you guys can see it. Now I know there's a 56,000 simoleon decrease, but it's worth it. Because these things give you speed tokens, and when they give you speed tokens, it speeds up your factory's ability to produce items. I'm going to say go. Here we go. So I've set an epic project in motion. There she goes. She's a spinning. And you pop up these. Now, when I walk around, you can see that these, oh good, cool. I can see that these are all ready to go. Now before I do that, I need to go and double check that I've got this all ready to go. Yes, that is all ready to go. And let's start. I need 30. So it goes over there. There's 3. Now the cool thing is, just work your way around the board. Try and knock out the 3s first. If you have more 3s here, because sometimes they double up. And I'm going to walk around here. Oh yes, it's looking good. And another one. That is looking really good. Okay, it's usually sort of pretty simple to start off with, and then things get a little bit more tricky. So the tricky bit is to make sure, say for example, you got the bags here. Now earlier I said these are hard to come by, that's why I collect them. Now sometimes you might hit a 2 that has exactly the same thing. Luckily we haven't got that, so oh yeah, there's a couple there. And it sort of throws a curveball at you. So you got to pick which one is going to give you more bang for your buck. That's going to give you more bang for your buck. Here we go. We're up to 15. I need 15 more, and then we're away laughing. Okay. Now, here we go. We're up to 20. We're nearly there. We're at 22. We're climbing steadily. Now when they don't pop up, it means I've got to go and do a little bit of shopping for some resources. Here we go. But I'm quite happy. Here we go. Mate, I'm going to make this really fast. This is going to be pretty And that's the thing. If you have got specialized resources that have these number 3 chips on them, they are gold. They are gold. So just watch carefully how you spend those babies. Let's see, it must be pretty close. What have we got here? Oh yes, I've got 5 of those, and we're past. Now you might notice that I'm going above what it asks, and I'm going above what it asks because ultimately I want to get to the 80, because the 80 switches the bronze to a silver, and that's key. That is a key. You want the silver or you want the gold. I would suggest, because I'm really aware of the money scenario at the moment, I'm not going to go for gold because that'll chew up a ton of resources. As you can expect, it gets a little bit harder every time you go up a slot. I've earned enough to take that, and I've got a mega build called Bananas. Now over here, if I was to go back, you can see there that I've got 23 hours. I've got time to go and do something else. I've got time to go and do something else. So I'm thinking, you've got the Amigas. Oh, I'll check that out. Oh no, I need those. Let's have a look what we've got back over here in our league. Let me see. Those are thousands. We've got one there for producing. Oh, that's going to be a good one. That collector, but I'll get that done later. We've got residential buildings. I'm thinking I want to do the Amiga canisters first, because that will give me extra canisters to get that Amiga one appear. So I'm going to go with this one, because if you do that one there, then it will give me the resources needed for that Amiga building up top. Let's go. And the thing is, you've got a whole day, and one day 16 hours. That's heaps. That'll give you time to get that. It's going to give you 3,000 towards the league. Gives me time to go back and bring this tower up to 80, which will give me a silver token. And at the same time, I'll get enough of these to give me more Amigas. Now I needed 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I've got to build. Now, have a look at the numbers up there. My bank is looking a bit depleted at the moment. I might have to go and top it up a little bit. But the thing is, it's all about balancing up your credit to your league goals to win the specialized resources, and then at the same time building up your regions, populations. Oh, look at that, there's another 3 putting up there. Oh yes, oh, I'm quite happy to do that. Okay, before I sign off for this little piece, I'm just going to flick over to my region over here where I've got my shops, and you can see the thing is I need to keep these running. We've got 412, we've got those. I'm just going to put that, and I'm going to start building. Oh yes, you beauty. Again, high-ended products. Keep your factories running. Keep your factories humming. Keep them humming. Before I go one more, I'll just do this one to keep those humming. I hope that you have enjoyed this segment. If you've got, please subscribe, because I'm going to be updating. Because my region is pretty new, I'm going to be putting quite a few little videos and handy hints up as we go. Oh, look at that. And there's another one ready to go up. Green Valley Zone, booyah. I'm going to be doing this often, so just to keep you guys in the loop of what it looks like in a day of a builder. What does a SimCity builder look like? What do they do? What happens in between? Because when I've got lots of time up my sleeve, I go and do other things, and it's actually related to Minecraft. So yeah, keep building. Ask lots of questions. Please subscribe. Please like. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I look forward to helping you and supporting you guys make awesome builds and become the best me's that you can.